Good morning. It is day 478 of me making a full-length animated movie inside of Blender, and today I have yet another game plan, which is very exciting. So today, like the last few days, is going to be different than my normal videos. Or maybe this is just the new normal or something. I don't know what's going on, but how do I say this other than I'm rewriting the script today. So that's a kind of like a big deal, kind of. But I'm gonna try to take this like really chilly. Is that even possible to say? Chilly, whatever. And like try to just like take it one scene at a time and not like overthink it too much. And hopefully that'll just make it more natural and authentic, if you will. And I just was like pulled it up and then I got my notification to do my good morning clip because I set my calendar to like do that, which is fun. And I was just thinking before, maybe I should because I have this new kind of subplot going through with this like music teacher who like is kind of a mentor to the mentor almost. Kind of a Yoda figure, I guess, sort of, maybe not. I don't know. I'm not sure where I'm going with it necessarily, but I think I might try to make the room where he teaches his music in Blender, and that might help me kind of discover more about him. I don't know. So I'm not sure where I'm going to go with this yet, but it's exciting because it's a new day. And let's get started. Hello there. So I have the computer here, and this is kind of like a weird idea, but I'm going to try to kind of like do a rough SketchUp, mock-up. I call that mock-up, called the folder mockups scene one. Actually, you can't even see that there. That's hilarious. But so I have this like idea for scene one, and I can't even put it into words really. I just have to like see it sort of, and I know how this looks, guys. I know how it looks, but this is kind of what we have going on here. We have this car just driving over this really exaggerated hill. We have these clouds, and then Betty kind of looks over, and then we cut, and then she drives up into this place. Maybe, but maybe not. Like I just really want to experiment with different ideas, and then like I just want to kind of jump into writing. Sort of, I think I want to, like, I've never done this before, really, that I can remember at least. But I want to like write as I do Blender stuff. Like, I want it to be a lot. I want it to be back and forth, sort of, if that makes any sense. Which is really exciting to me. I'm like, yes, this is cool. But it also, I don't know. This is very like, who knows what's gonna kind of happen today, sort of thing. So the best way to start is just to start. Wow, 10,000 IQ. Alrighty, guys. So, it's been like, I don't know, some time. I ate breakfast, etc., etc., and I think I'm glad what I got done in Blender is, where is my mouse there? Right here. I'm glad that I figured this out. Like, I know this looks absolutely bro, what in the world, but I have the idea down, if you will. But I think I'm just gonna not worry too much right now about the opening scene. Because that's like so important. I don't know if I can trust myself almost right now to write it. So I'm just gonna start where I know I want, like, basically do what I know what I want, which is like, oh dude, that's pretty obvious, isn't that? But for some reason, dumb Joshua didn't think of that yet. So here we go for real now to rewriting. We're just gonna jump right in, and it's a music lesson, and Betty's kind of like looking outside the window, like at some horses, when she should be like focusing on like her music teacher. And yeah, that's how we're gonna open, I think. Well, actually no, but we might have a scene before. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. But that's where we are right now. So see you later, alligator. Sorry, it looks so weird, and I have to look over at the screen to like turn the camera off. It's like, dude, what in the world am I doing with my life? Anyways, bye. Good afternoon. So for the first few hours of today, I really felt like I was losing my mind. But I finally kind of got into a little bit of a flow over the last 30 minutes, I think. Around, I don't know, maybe an hour. Who knows how long it's been. And I've been busy writing, which I'm really thankful for. So I probably shouldn't talk very much right now, because if I do, I'm going to kind of lose the flow, if you know what I mean, of whatever is coming out right now. I'm like writing some cool things. I've kind of added some characters to this music teacher man, pastor, old wizard guy. I don't know who this guy really is, but I'm kind of figuring it out as I go, which is always fun. And yeah, trying to enjoy the journey one step at a time. So without further ado, see ya all later. Bye bye. That was really short. I know. Wow. Hey guys. So it is the evening. So good evening. Um, I'm kind of stuck right now, honestly speaking. I'm trying to figure out how in the world the main character, how does she meet the antagonist? And I know what I want to happen, but I just don't know the exact details. So I have them on this like farm. Um, oh, they're kind of like spying on the neighbor's field, looking at the horses on top of these big round tables, and they're just kind of looking over. And I could see the scene; it would be really like cool. And I think it'll work somehow. But when the antagonist Spud Dopper comes up on his truck, he's like, stops, and they're like, "Oh dear, we're dead." And then her cousin, who's like the outgoing extrovert, it was her idea to go over there. She's like, "I got it," and she goes, and then I don't know what that conversation is going to look like. Is Spud going to be really angry at her? Is he going to be like, "Oh, it's just you guys"? I need to figure that out, and I'm not quite sure what that looks like yet. So, I'm kind of like hitting a brick wall right now, um, in terms of writing. So, I'm gonna, yeah, I guess just probably pause writing for a bit, or maybe just skip that scene and do something else for a while. And but before that, I have to edit this video, so let's go. And tomorrow, once again, I'm doing a live stream. Or at least I'm planning on it. I've said it like twice now, like yesterday's video and then today. So I'm like, oh dear, if I actually forget that, dude, I'd be dead. But I'm just gonna work in the hospital environment there, and maybe actually while I'm at it, work on this like hay bale kind of grassy environment, which I'm so excited. This ties perfectly into another environment that like I have not yet made. So I think I'm gonna somehow tie Spud's area, his farm, to this large grassy area with like a hilly drive road area. It's really pretty, and is in my head at least. And then I'd have Spuds be the overgrown section, maybe like a smaller piece of that larger landscape. And then there's like a church, like up on like a hill or something back here, and it's this whole nice little area that I really can't wait to make, sort of. But I'm also kind of dreading it. I'm like, okay, this is gonna be a lot of work. So not as much work as the Fleetfoot Farmhouse. That was probably the biggest set. Actually, that's not true. That was the hardest set, most likely. I hope. There's the big stadium where the race happens, the horse race happens. So that'll be a very large, but there's a lot of or not non-organic structures, like so. That when you, yeah, I think hopefully it'll be easier. I don't know. We'll see. All part of the journey. And thank you guys for following the journey. It means so much to hear you guys in the comments and stuff. And yeah, just take it one day at a time. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully, in a live stream. So till then, bye bye. And also, these videos have been so short. I think maybe not. We'll see.